Alopecia can be a sensitive topic, and up to 1% of people can suffer with this. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 causes of alopecia and how we can manage it and even treat it naturally. I'm Dr. Jake. I'm an naturopathic medical doctor and integrative physician in Utah. On this show, I share with you how we can heal your body naturally without harmful drugs or surgery. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this to help you on your health journey. I have many patients with alopecia, and today I'm going to share with you the 5 types of alopecia and their causes. Stick around till the end because I'm going to share with you a very interesting cause of alopecia that is very treatable. Number 1 is androgenic alopecia. What this means is the body is producing too much testosterone, or you have sufficient amount of testosterone, a good healthy amount of testosterone, but it's concentrating itself too much in the hair follicle. And when testosterone forms in the hair follicle, this can lead to hair loss. So you might be thinking right now, what can we do to actually treat androgenic alopecia? What we do is we do treatments to help decrease the testosterone that is found in the hair follicle and try not to decrease the testosterone too much because that can have side effects to it. So what we do to do that is we do several herbs that help with this. We have saw palmetto, which is a great herb for this. We have pygeum bark, which is great. Also, we have nettle root, which can help on decreasing that testosterone in the hair follicle naturally, but not decrease it too much, so you still have the benefits from the testosterone you have. Obviously, if you have way too much testosterone or you're taking too much testosterone, that is something we have to take away because that is the cause of your androgenic alopecia, which is making your hair fall out. Number 2 is I would like to talk about traction alopecia. What this is when you have a tight hairstyle, like you have a strong pony or something that is pulling on your hair consistently. This can lead to the inflammation of the hair follicle and cause the hair to fall out. So obviously a treatment for that is we want to stay away from these tight hairstyles. There is alopecia cicatricea that is also caused by traction on the hair follicle. Like you could have really tight hairstyles, not just from a pony, or you could have a lot of braids that are really tight on the hair. And this can lead to the hair falling out because of all that traction that's constantly being placed on it and causing a chronic inflammatory state on the hair follicle, which then can make the hair fall out. So the 4th cause of alopecia I wanted to talk about is alopecia areata. And this is an autoimmune cause of alopecia. So alopecia areata is when there's certain patches of the hair that start falling out. So it's usually circular patches that can be in one area or multiple areas throughout the body. And how we treat this is we need to look at what is causing it, which is autoimmune disease. And we need to identify what is the cause of autoimmune disease, which is quite complicated and can be really detailed. And there's all kinds of different causes. So let's dive in really quick. I'm not going to go really in detail on it, but some of the causes is you could have GI inflammation, which can be caused by certain pesticides or herbicides you're eating, or it could be caused that you're eating all kinds of inflammatory foods that are high in sugar and high in inflammatory fats. Or it could be very common that you're eating food allergies for you, like gluten, dairy, corn, soy, or whatever that you're having a food reaction could cause this inflammatory state in your gut. We also need to identify if you have any imbalances of certain hormones, like you have too much estrogen or too little progesterone, or you have imbalances of your thyroid, or you have too little or too much cortisol, like you have adrenal issues going on. We also need to look at if you have any toxic burdens on your body and you're not eliminating toxins very well. It could be heavy metals, it could be certain pesticides or herbicides, it could be certain solvents you're exposed to. So this is just a quick list of all these type of causes that we need to look at that could be causing your immune system attacking the hair follicle, which is then making your hair fall out in these certain patches. The 5th and the last alopecia that I wanted to talk about is alopecia totalis. This is when your hair totally falls out. So you don't have just certain patches, your hair just starts falling out on your hair, and it can start to fall out throughout your entire body. And this is an autoimmune condition also. And many physicians say it's idiopathic. What this means is we have no idea why it's being caused. But what we do know is we need to identify what is the cause of the autoimmunity. And when we identify the cause of the autoimmunity, we can stop the hair from falling out. So we go in detail, just like I talked about before, is we identify what is the specific cause of the autoimmune condition. Now, what can happen is you could have an encompassing thing going on that you have all kinds of different alopecias happening. So you have alopecia totalis, and you also have androgenic alopecia, and you could also have alopecia that's caused by the traction that's being caused on the hair. So we need to look at all these potential causes that is causing this alopecia. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to click on the video to the right where I talk about how you can have youthful hair, skin, and nails.